Hi folks, it's Switchback. For a long time, I didn't understand the point of P devices. But 3 years ago, I decided to break down and buy one. I bought the pStyle, and I am absolutely a convert. It is one of my favorite pieces of gear. And if you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you've probably come across one of my videos that mentions it. I've since tried a couple of other designs that I didn't like as much, and you can see my video comparing them here, but be sure to come back. In fact, I've declined offers from some companies that wanted me to try theirs because of this. However, Humangear reached out to me and offered to send their GoPee stand to P device. Once it's folded like this, it's a pretty similar design to the pStyle. So I went ahead and gave it a try, but it also folds down smaller, so that piqued my curiosity. Stay tuned for my side-by-side comparison of the two and what I plan to use moving forward. If you stay to the end, I will share with you a tip to help reduce splashback when using one of these in a toilet. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am Switchback. I've spent most of my life enjoying the outdoors in a variety of ways, and I love sharing ways to help you get outside safely and responsibly. I make videos with tips for hiking, backpacking, and other outdoor activities, along with sharing some of my own outdoor adventures. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss anything. I won't bore you with all the reasons why someone might use a P device instead of squatting or where one might come in handy, but I can assure you that there are many. You may have noticed I'm not in my usual environment. We are visiting Colorado, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to try out the new P device. So let's get down to brass tacks. First of all, weight. This is all based on my personal home scale. The pStyle, which I store in a Ziploc, together this is 27 grams, this is 22 grams all by itself. The GoPee device, together with its case, is 31 grams, but the device by itself is 18 grams. pStyle also has its own cases, which of course I don't have, so I can't weigh that for you. So which one of these is the winner is just going to depend on the case. The device itself, the weight is going to go to the GoPee. For material and durability, the pStyle, it's all one piece. It is smooth on the edges. It has a rigid backside here, which is nice for scraping after you're done. There are no creases, no fail points, and when I called the company to ask them about a warranty, the person who answered the phone sounded like she couldn't find her words because she was like, this has never come up. The GoPee is made of semi-rigid plastic with white bend lines or seams, which Humangear promises is good for thousands of uses. To be fair, I have not tested it for thousands of uses. When I went through reviews, I saw someone had reported what they called stress cracks on the seams, and someone else reported just concerns about the seams, but neither reported any actual leaking issues. So for the material, the durability, I'm going to go with the pStyle. For the overall design, including whether like the size and the bulk, the pStyle, because it is rigid plastic, it does take up more space. There are tons of colors to choose from, including multiple skin tones. If you choose to buy one of their cases for this, it comes with a carabiner and you can choose your own design. The GoPee folds down flat. Let me show you that. Nice and small, which is very cool. It comes with its own case and it needs to go in the right way. Otherwise it will not close. And it comes with its own little carabiner hole, but no carabiner. As of filming, there are currently 3 colors available. So for size and bulk, overall design, the winner will be the GoPee. For the ability to use it discreetly, the pStyle does not require that you pull your pants down in order to use it, which is one of the reasons I love it as much as I do. This, of course, helps you to use it more discreetly. I also really like that it comes in a lot of different skin tones. That said, when it's in your pocket, it looks like you have a banana in your pocket. For the GoPee, it is the same as far as you do not have to pull your pants down to use it, so it's really nice to use discreetly in that regard. It's much easier to stow it discreetly in your pocket, especially if you're somewhere where it's not necessarily acceptable to have a pee device hanging on your outside of your stuff. So for the ability to use it discreetly, the winner here is going to be the GoPee. Next, ease of use. The pStyle is ready to go, no assembly required. It also, I find, slips right where it needs to go very easily. You just need to make sure that you have the front tip tipped down for gravity to work in your favor. The GoPee does require some assembly, so it may not be suitable for someone who has dexterity issues, especially in their hands, or if you have something like urge incontinence, where you might start leaking while you're trying to dance around and get this thing put together, especially since this needs to go in the little holes there, snap, snap, then you can use it. However, once it's assembled, the ease of use is very similar to the pStyle. It's nice that it comes with instructions right on the package, which I actually tossed before filming this, but it is something that's very easy to put together once you've done it a couple of times. And again, it needs to go back in the case a very specific direction. So for ease of use, the winner is the pStyle. For hygiene, with the pStyle, it's very easy to avoid touching any dirty surfaces. So those are all going to be on the inside here, perhaps on the back if you scrape, maybe on the front if it dribbles, but all of this underneath here, very easy to keep that area clean and not touch anything nasty. For the GoPee, if you don't clean it after your use, which for multiple reasons you may not, some people have had a hard time opening it again without touching a dirty surface. That said, I've found that if you grab one of the flaps, it's pretty easy, and I haven't had any issues with that. I also find that it's nice that the dirty side of it is tucked away when you have it. So for cleanliness and hygiene, I would say it's going to be the GoPee. For cleaning them, the pStyle, it's real easy to rinse it down, wipe it out, let it dry. You can also throw it in the dishwasher at home, which makes it super easy to clean, squicks out your family, which is a nice little bonus. If you buy the cotton case that you can get from pStyle, it is not waterproof. It is machine washable, but because it's not waterproof, it does allow it to dry since it's cotton. So just make sure you hose it out, rinse it, all that good stuff. For the GoPee, it's again very easy to pour water down it. It's really nice that you can open it up to clean it like that, which is a huge advantage over funnel designs. I didn't see anything on the instructions about being dishwasher safe or not, and so I reached out to the person who had offered it to me, who then did a field test of her own and said that she would verify that it was top shelf dishwasher safe. Now that said, I don't know that it would dry quite as well in the case because this is plastic. So if you had it wet when you put it in here, it's not going to dry very well. So that would be the only thing that would keep it from being the winner over the pStyle for cleaning. For comfort, the pStyle, all of the edges are very well smoothed. No issues at all. For the GoPee, for some of us, the edges are a little bit sharper and the material is thinner, and there are more edges, which can be irritating to sensitive parts. Reading some of the Amazon reviews, I saw that I am not the only person who experienced this. However, other people were not bothered by it. So for me, for comfort, the winner is the pStyle. Comparing the two companies, pStyle has a huge emphasis in their marketing on a variety of bodies, shapes, sizes, colors, genders, and abilities. They have a recycled ocean plastic option and a variety of skin tones. pStyle is a small woman-owned company, and the device itself is manufactured in the United States. It doesn't have a warranty necessarily, but it also hasn't been an issue since there are no moving parts on it. Again, when I called to ask them about that because I couldn't find anything on their website, the very nice woman that I spoke with for several minutes said, again, she was kind of flabbergasted that anyone was even asking if there was a warranty. She said more often than not, people lose them. You know, she's heard people have run over them with their car or their dog chewed it up. Obviously, these are user error and not a manufacturing defect. Humangear offers a lifetime warranty on the GoPee. The GoPee itself was designed by a team of over a dozen women. It's a small company based out of San Francisco, which for me is local. However, these are manufactured in China. Humangear is taking a lot of steps to be sustainable and volunteering in the community, and they have a lot of information about that on their website. They also have other great products, some of which I have been using for a long time, and they also sent me some of their little, basically like a pill case, and those have been great so far. I've been using them on this trip with no issues. But they also have their Go tubes, which are what I've been using for travel for shampoo and body wash and those kinds of things for a really long time. Very happy with those. So the winner here, as far as the company goes, just depends on your priorities. The cost as of filming, the pStyle is $11.99, and if you want to get one of their cases from pStyle, it's an additional $11.99, and again, you can choose the design. However, I simply use the quart-size Ziploc bag. I've been using it for a while, you can see, with no issues. And I leave it open so that it can dry. The GoPee is $14.99, and it comes with the case, but there's only one case option. So the winner here just depends on what case you want. So now, for the verdict. Which of the two will I be using moving forward? The answer is both. It's easier to carry around the GoPee when I'm going around town, when I am going into a gas station or somewhere public to use the restroom, or it may be questionable. But I will definitely be using the pStyle for road trips, backpacking, hiking, camping, etc. And now for that bonus tip I promised you. If you're having issues with splashback when using any kind of a pee device, try putting a piece of toilet paper in the water and then aiming for that, and that will help reduce that splash. If you're curious about how to use a pee device and you want to learn more, then be sure to watch this video next, where I actually demonstrate using a couple of different models, but keeping it family friendly. Thank you so much for watching. I will look forward to seeing you next time. Bye. I hope you're enjoying the scenery. Beautiful, right? I'll try to do this before it's dark.